Welcome to Lost Lore Chronicles, the channel where we delve into the shadows of history and unearth the most unsettling tales ever whispered. Today, we're venturing into the abyss of mythology, a realm teeming with forgotten deities, monstrous creatures, and curses that echo through millennia. Prepare yourself, because we're about to descend into the darkest corners of human belief, where ancient horrors still linger and the line between myth and reality blurs into oblivion.
Our journey into darkness begins with the house of Atreus, a family cursed by the gods to endure generations of unspeakable suffering. Their tale is one of tragedy, betrayal, and divine retribution, echoing through the annals of ancient Greek mythology. Tantalus, the founder of this ill-fated lineage, dared to test the omniscience of the gods, earning him an eternity of torment in the underworld. His punishment was severe, a grim warning to all who might challenge the divine order. His son Pelops suffered a gruesome fate, only to be resurrected by the gods and cursed with an insatiable ambition that would ultimately destroy his family. This ambition drove him to commit acts that would forever stain his legacy. Pelops' sons, Atreus and Thyestes, became locked in a bitter feud, fueled by jealousy, betrayal, and an unquenchable thirst for revenge. Their rivalry was marked by heinous acts that would perpetuate the family's curse. Atreus, consumed by rage, murdered Thyestes' children and served them to him in a gruesome feast. This act of cannibalism was a horrifying testament to the depths of his vengeance. Agamemnon, Atreus' son, led the Greeks to victory in the Trojan War, only to be murdered by his own wife, Clytemnestra, upon his return. His death was a tragic end to a hero's journey, further entangling the family in the web of the curse. The curse of Atreus stands as a chilling reminder that the wrath of the gods is a fearsome and unrelenting force. It serves as a powerful narrative of how divine retribution can shape the destinies of mortals, leaving a legacy of sorrow and despair. From the cursed lineage of Atreus, we turn our gaze upon Medusa, the Gorgon whose gaze could turn men to stone. Medusa was once a beautiful priestess of Athena, admired for her grace and piety. But her beauty attracted the unwanted attention of Poseidon, the god of the sea. In a sacrilegious act, Poseidon violated Medusa within Athena's temple. Enraged, Athena punished Medusa, transforming her into a hideous Gorgon, her hair replaced with writhing serpents. Hunted by heroes and driven by pain, Medusa's story serves as a chilling reminder that even the most monstrous of creatures can harbor tales of profound sorrow and injustice. Venturing into the icy heart of Algonquin folklore, we encounter the Wendigo, a creature born of desperation and driven by an insatiable hunger. This terrifying entity, often depicted as an emaciated giant with glowing eyes and a heart of ice, embodies the darkest aspects of winter's embrace. The Wendigo is said to be born from acts of cannibalism, a desperate measure taken by those driven mad by starvation. Driven by an unending hunger, the Wendigo stalks the frozen wastelands, its mournful cries echoing through the desolate forests. The Wendigo serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable hardship. Our journey now takes us to the vibrant and often terrifying realm of Hindu mythology, where we encounter Kali, the goddess of destruction. Often depicted with blue skin, wild hair, and a necklace of severed heads, Kali represents both the destructive and creative forces of the universe. Kali's origins lie in a fierce battle against the demon Raktabija, whose blood spawned countless clones of himself. From Durga's forehead sprang Kali, a whirlwind of rage and power. Kali devoured Raktabija's legions, her dance of destruction growing ever more frenzied. It took the intervention of Shiva, her consort, to calm her fury. Kali's tale is a stark reminder that destruction and creation are two sides of the same coin, and that even in the face of annihilation, there lies the potential for rebirth and renewal. Prepare yourselves, for our next tale leads us to the haunting banks of the Rio Grande, where the chilling wails of La Llorona, the weeping woman, echo through the night, sending shivers down the spines of those who hear them. La Llorona was once Maria, a beautiful woman trapped in a loveless marriage, her beauty unmatched but her heart heavy with sorrow. Her only solace in this bleak existence was her two young children, whom she adored with all her heart and soul, finding joy in their innocent laughter. One fateful day, Maria's husband returned, with a younger, wealthier woman by his side, shattering Maria's already fragile world. Driven to utter despair, Maria, clutching her children tightly, stumbled towards the river, her mind clouded by an overwhelming mix of grief and rage. At the river's edge, in a moment of madness, she committed an unspeakable act, drowning her beloved children in the dark, cold waters. As the horrifying reality of her actions crashed down upon her, Maria was consumed by an unbearable remorse, her cries echoing through the night. Condemned to wander the earth for eternity, La Llorona is said to snatch children who strayed too close to the water's edge, mistaking them for her own lost offspring, forever seeking redemption. We return now to the realm of Greek mythology, where we encounter Tantalus, a king whose hubris earned him an eternity of agonizing torment in the underworld. Tantalus, a favorite of the gods, was invited to dine with them on Mount Olympus. Blinded by pride, Tantalus committed a heinous act. He murdered his own son, Pelops, and served his flesh to the gods. The gods, appalled by this act of cruelty, condemned Tantalus to an eternity of suffering in Tartarus. There, he was chained in a pool of water, with branches laden with ripe fruit just above his head. Tantalus's punishment became a byword for unfulfilled desire, a chilling reminder that even the most tempting rewards are forever out of reach for those who defy the gods. Our journey into the darkest corners of mythology now takes us to the windswept shores of Scotland, where we encounter the Nucalavi, a sea demon of unparalleled horror. This grotesque creature, a fusion of horse and humanoid, embodies the raw fury of the sea and the pestilence that follows in its wake. The Nucalavi is said to be utterly devoid of skin, its raw pulsating flesh exposed for all to see. Its single cyclopean eye burns with a malevolent fire, while its gaping maw drips with venomous saliva. This monstrous entity is said to be responsible for plagues, droughts, and other calamities that befall mankind. Legends speak of the Nucalavi's aversion to fresh water, a weakness that offered a sliver of hope to those unfortunate enough to cross its path. Our journey through the shadows of mythology now leads us to the Emerald Isle of Ireland, where the mournful cries of the Banshee echo through the mist-shrouded hills. The Banshee, a spectral entity often depicted as a woman with long flowing hair and a sorrowful visage, is said to herald the death of a family member. Her mournful wails, carried on the wind, are said to be a harbinger of sorrow and loss. Some believe the Banshee to be the spirit of a wronged woman, forever bound to announce the deaths of those connected to her killer's lineage. Regardless of her origins, the Banshee's presence is a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present shadow of mortality. Our final descent into the darkest recesses of mythology takes us to the labyrinthine depths of Crete, a place shrouded in mystery and ancient terror. Here, we encounter the Minotaur, a monstrous abomination born of lust, betrayal, and a king's broken vow, a creature that has haunted the annals of myth for centuries. King Minos of Crete, seeking to secure his rule and demonstrate his power, made a solemn bargain with Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea. He promised to sacrifice a magnificent white bull as a testament to the god's power and his own devotion. But Minos, captivated by the bull's beauty and majesty, betrayed his sacred oath and substituted a lesser animal, thinking he could deceive the god. Poseidon, enraged by Minos' deception and hubris, cursed his wife, Pasiphae, with an unnatural and insatiable lust for the white bull. From this unholy and forbidden union was born the Minotaur, a fearsome creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man, a living symbol of Minos' betrayal. Minos, horrified and ashamed by this monstrous offspring, ordered the brilliant architect Daedalus to construct an intricate labyrinth to contain the Minotaur's rage and prevent it from terrorizing the kingdom.
Thank you for joining us on this chilling exploration of mythology's darkest corners. If you found yourself captivated by these forgotten nightmares, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Lost Lore Chronicles for more explorations into the shadows of history and belief. Until next time, stay curious, but be warned, sometimes the stories we tell are best left undisturbed.